Hello everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood Armstrong here, and yesterday video, the one with the painted black, the diecast challenge kind of bred a new breath of excitement into my crafting life. So I'm gonna be working on the next card today, which I know is unusual for me to put two videos to back to back, actually 3 videos because I have one more earlier. But I'm gonna be working on this one. It's already drilled out, so it's gonna be easier to work on. Well, at least for the painting purposes, because I'm gonna be working with the same paint. I really enjoy how that paint turned out, so I'm gonna try to do basically just kind of do the theme, which gonna be a little bit themed around these chains and that particular color. So it's gonna be quite clean theme. But I have a couple of pieces that I already picked up. Again, unusual for me because that I always kind of have asked the ideas. But I did look up what can work with this build, and I have a couple of ideas. Hopefully this is gonna turn out as well as I expect. I don't know, but I hope for the best. Expect the usual. So let's just get onto it and see how it's gonna turn out. So here we have it, the entire car. Let's just put it apart. Of course, I have to do it professionally. So I have a body, the windshield, the inserts, and of course 2 wheels. Again, the wheels kind of gonna work with the purple thingy. I think that the orange did work much better, but let's just not go crazy with the picking of the orange wheels and so on. I know that I like yellow and orange, but let's leave it. So I picked up a couple of pieces. This is a cannon from one of those orc bogies that I've been working lately on. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut out those bracelets and just mount it on the roof. It's gonna be a giant cannon for this one. This is just a bit out of some sort of a gun that I cut out, and they're just thinking to make it like Back to the Future, some sort of a battery here. This bit I don't have a clue. It's probably some sort of a bottom of one of the cars, so I'm just thinking about mounting this on the hood as well. In here, some sort of a crate for him to transport, and I have this head which I want to glue in here. So now let's just grab something that I can put that glue on, because I don't want to have massive streaks of glue everywhere. And like yesterday I did spend this extra little time with paying attention what I'm doing to the super glue, and instead of having blobs of super glue everywhere, I actually have quite a nice looking vehicle. So let's just try to replicate that today with this. I know that I have those little pipettes, but of course me, this that I have them doesn't mean that I know exactly where they are at the moment. So I did actually measure it somewhat how it's gonna fit on the car, and of course I did use too much super glue, and instead of sticking to the car, it stuck to my fingers. So this is a tiny frontal ram, but it is a ram. And because it is a Imperial Knight head, it actually looked quite cool, which that was the entire idea, just to have it look cool. And now let's just be still gentle and add the super glue in here first, and then let's just put it on the front. I know that you cannot see pretty much anything because I cover it with my fingers, but that's gonna be like I don't know, maybe this one is electric, and just use ZPM to power itself. For those who are not initiated in Stargate, ZPM 0-point module, ancient device to power most of the technology in Stargate. At least the better technology. And then this one. And we're just gonna put it on this side because it's not the driver's side. There we go. So that just gives some interest to the front of the car. And now nippers, and we're gonna get rid of this entire mount here. But I'm gonna try to keep it flat-ish with this part. So now a little bit of sanding, because I'm gonna move it out because I don't want to do it over the super glue, because otherwise super glue gonna have extra ingredients in it. Yeah, so just this, and I hope that the little groove in the roof itself don't gonna cause any issues. No, it seems to be okay. Yeah, so it's a giant gun on top of this little car, which looks ridiculous enough for me. And now, you know, like I was looking at two options. One of them is to put over the back wing of this car, so it's gonna be like this, or to cover the entire back window. And you know, I still cannot make the decision, so I think that I'm just gonna cover the back window and just, you know, be done with it, because otherwise I'm gonna be sitting here and just, you know, dry fitting it for next 20 minutes thinking, you know, what would be the best option. So there we go, I made the decision. This part, yeah, was sitting in my box for probably about 25 to 30 years, and I always have planned to use it. I never did, and now it's going to Gaslands, yeah, even though it is a 135 miniature soldier piece. So now, you know, I'm gonna have to spend a quality time watching a paint dry, so I don't gonna force you to do that with me. Yeah, I just gonna black bomb it, and then we're gonna come back to it and we're gonna apply that color shifting paint, and then we're gonna put it all together, you know, finish the finishing touches on that, and we're gonna be done. So the undercut took about an hour to dry. I hope it is fully dry. Yeah, but you know, with this kind of painting you have to pay attention to it, because otherwise it's just gonna be kind of spotchy. You know, like even the yesterday build, you know, when I painted it, it still kind of showed the streaks of the color shifting paint. Okay, I just mix it up and it just look green instead of purple green. You can see it looks separated. Yeah, so okay, now with more purple it should be better, but that should be way enough for the entire thingy. And I think that the entire idea of this paint is actually the metallic flakes that being suspending in it to reflect the colors. Yeah, so it is interesting by itself, you know, as a product. But yeah, I only bought like one bottle of it, it was actually a couple of years ago. Oh, and you see the black paint got removed somehow. Yep, lovely jovely, just my luck. And there we go. The doors. I'll just fill up this. Perfect. The other doors. It only really works very well on the big surfaces because there is more option of the light really shining on it. But you know, let's mess with it. Let's have some fun. Okay, so it is the next day, evening, and the paint is finally dry. It was probably dry, you know, today morning, but I didn't have time up till the evening to actually sit down and finish this. So let's just go with the overbrush again, like on the previous car. Yeah, because if I'm gonna try to do real dry brush, it's gonna screw up this entire paint job, and I know it for a fact because I'm clumsy. Yeah. So it's better to have more control, in my opinion, even with this brush. Yeah. So there we go. And now the night. Come on. Actually, I can leave it because I'm gonna be painting this with a different color. Of course, the brush did lose a hair, which is just lovely. Alright, I think that this metallic is done. Now let's just look for some other brushes. There we go. I was looking for something small, but first let's maybe just use something bigger. You know, this box in the back, it have to be painted as well. Oh, come on, paint. Yeah, whatever. Just doesn't want to cooperate with me. But yeah, just, you know, I don't gonna even paint it very, just say carefully. I don't gonna force it to fully cover. I want some of this black to actually stick through, because it's gonna, after it's dry, it's gonna show as a kind of weathered wood instead of just, you know, just pristine brown color. So this is very transparent, is actually working for me. I don't know why the end of this brush is so stiff. I actually did do a good wash in the soap, you know, the proper brush soap. So I have no idea why it doesn't want to cooperate with me. But yeah, let's just leave it like that. And now let's close that brown paint, and I have in here, this is the Retributor Armor. It's a base color apparently, but in my opinion, when it comes to Games Workshop, it is actually one of the better golds. Yeah, so let's just grab this brush, which I bought like, I don't know how many, but I bought like a full box of the same size brushes for like €8 or something like that, which was ridiculously cheap on Amazon. Yeah, so I'm not advertising them because, you know, tiny channels don't get advertising deals, but you know, if you are looking for, you know, disposable brushes that you're gonna be able to do a lot of detail work with, those ones are actually not bad. Yeah. And I know you are not used to me being detailed and gentle with the models. Yeah, you are used to see me just, you know, slapping the paint on, but believe you me, I do have a side which actually take care of the miniatures from time to time. Yeah, and take time to paint them correctly. I know it is hard to believe. It seems like something incredible, you know, like some sort of a complete science fiction, but it's true. Yeah, so there we go. Right, almost there. And there we have it. The front ram has been painted. The details, you know, that I added to the car has been painted, which is lovely. And the entire car has been, well, fully painted. Yeah, thanks God for a dry brush, because with dry brush I don't really have to worry that much about the rest of the, like, I can touch the gun because it's already dry. Yeah, and let me just see if that super glue didn't get stuck again. Of course it did, because just my luck. I don't even know why I try in this temperature to get the super glue on stock, it's just pointless. Once it is stuck, it is done. It's just too warm and everything just gets stuck pretty much the next day. Okay. So let's just give the glass a little bit of super glue to hold to. There we go. And then let's put the insert in. There we go. And then the wheels, obviously, because those wheels actually are only held like that. And now I have no clue which side is front. I think that the wider one. Yeah, I think so. So let me just put some drops of super glue on those posts. Yeah, this is gonna spread nicely. I hope so, at least. And just a squeeze in the front, squeeze in the back. And now just close this, and a little spray of activator. So this is gonna get fully done. All right, and now let's go with the chain. Yeah, like I said, I kind of got very good effect on the yesterday build with the chain, and it's sparked something in me. Yeah, which you know that I'm very finicky lately with builds. Yeah, and you know, I have very hard time getting excited about stuff. And even if you talk to my wife, you're gonna hear this, she's gonna tell you, well, if any of you ever gonna meet my wife, that I never really get excited about stuff, which is weird. Yeah, she always asks me, you know, are you happy? Are you excited? And I'm like, I'm content in general, you know. I'm always laughing that I'm gonna be happy whenever I don't gonna have to go to work anymore and I'm gonna have enough money to be doing what I want and when I want. I don't think that she believes that this gonna ever happen, so she don't gonna ever see me happy. Yeah, and I believe in her prediction as well. So let's just go and try to do the chain again. Yeah, of course, yeah, I'm a genius like always. Instead of holding everything in front of, you know, under the phone, I move it so far that I didn't record anything. Yeah, so I just stuck the chain in here under this crate, and I'm gonna be going along the wheel wells and, you know, just along the entire length of the car here. Yeah, it's just, I noticed that on the previous video I basically just push it out this way. Yeah, and on this video I started doing something very similar, and it just infuriates me that I don't have that control over myself to actually, you know, pay attention and look at what I'm doing. One of those days, believe me, today is a weird day. Instead of starting my work at 8:30 like I supposed, I actually show up at work at 8 o'clock in the morning because I thought that I'm starting at 8. Yeah, so yes, just very, very odd day. All right, now the front, I believe that putting it in here gonna be a good choice. So yeah, and you know, if anyone of you finds a finer chain than this, because I remember I did once found a finer chain than this one. It was in a pound shop. You know, it was just like, you know, one of those crappy jewelry thingies, and I used that chain up, you know, ages ago for my Space Marines. Yeah. But if you find thinner chains, you know, than this, you know, if you have a scoop on those, yeah, give me a shout, because I'm looking for finer ones. Yeah, this one is okay, but it just looks like something that, I don't know, Kratos would use to slaughter the gods of the Olympus or something. Yeah. In comparison, of course, to a diecast or to even 40k scale. Yeah, they just look very, very chunky. And you know, this process is very slow, but I like how it turned out, at least on the previous car, so hopefully this time around it's gonna turn out as well, you know, to my satisfaction, because, you know, I'm a grumpy old man. And I would like to see something, you know, nice happening for a change. Right? Almost there. So there we go. Just come on, play nice with me. And the last one was let in here as well. Okay, so it's gonna be like that. So I have to cut it somewhere here. Now, where are those clippers? Here. So let's just cut it about here-ish. Just give it one extra link. All right. It popped. Perfect. And I'm running global super glue here. Let's add some more. So let's go this way. And then just kind of add it here and hope for the best, expect, you know, that everything just gonna go flimsy. All right, I think that this is pretty much done. So let me just grab a spin table and we're gonna see how it turned out on the spin table. And of course I'm gonna probably blast it with the accelerator, so, you know, the super glue ain't gonna stick to my fingers in a few seconds. Yep, so I'll be right back with the spin table. So there we have it, a new car to add to that, you know, clean looking team. Yeah, let's just call them Chain and Sword, I don't know. It turned out somewhat well, not as well as the previous one. Yeah, but you know, experiments, you know, I always gonna be experimenting with the cars, and you know, I like both of them have their own charm. Yeah, so if you like this video, please rate, comment and subscribe, share with your friends and family. Yeah, and let's just do one more thing. Let's put the two of them together. Yeah, so far, you know, our chain, or whatever we want to call this team, looks somewhat impressive. Yeah, what I said, if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and everybody have a lovely day and take care. Bye.